Howdy y'all, Alchemist here. As you can see, we have left the homestead and we are at Black Fork Farms today, doing a little distillery tour and a little tasting of some of my favorite whiskey. Let's go see what we got in store for us today. The bourbon shop.
Our premium bourbon using bottles from Italy. This premium bourbon is also using Native American corn as one of the products, not number 2 corn. Our retail line up here, the round bottles, those are using number 2 corn. So the premium bottles it's premium bourbon in premium packaging. The Native American corn is the first step, but then also all the grain that we use to make this product is also smoked in either applewood, cherrywood, or mesquite to give it another layer of flavor. And we locally grow all of our grain here and land that Gordon and Neil own around here, and then Tyler also plants it and harvests it, and we do all that storage here as well. The premium product line there is down here on the bottom. We have also 3 gins and 3 vodkas, and then our retail line of whiskeys with a couple sweet honey and caramel ones. I think you've tried a couple of those.
Yeah, I did that one of the
And
videos
tried
on
some of
your sweet honey, and that's one of my favorite. I call it dessert whiskey.
Yes.
It's one of my
Yes.
favorites. I
Very
love
nice.
that one. Yeah.
Right. So we'll taste as many as you want for sure of the premium products. You're here, so you're gonna get the premium experience as well as the gins, the vodkas, and the whiskeys. That's up to you. So we'll get started on that. We do have a product brochure here too, if you wanted. Inside it lists all of our premium bourbons are inside the envelope. Then there's the 3 vodkas and the 3 gins on the back. And this is just our premium products. This isn't showing all of our retail lines.
I think you know the one that I really have been dying to try. The Poppy J.
Yeah, right. Of course, that one. Yes. We'll save that one for last.
Perfect.
Yes.
I'm also really curious on that Mongolian.
Yeah. We'll try all of them that you want. I know you've tried wheated.
The weeded. I have your
Cask.
oated. I always have a cask 120.
Right. Rye you've tried too.
Actually,
Can't
no,
remember.
no, I have not tried the rye, so I would love to
we can
try
do
that
that
one.
one first?
Yeah, let's do that.
Honestly, you can try them all, and you can try the ones you have too. That's fine if you wanted to compare.
I'd like to try. Let's start with the rye.
Start with the rye.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So this one's our rye, and as you guys can see too, all the bottles are beautiful, as well as the corks are hand branded, and all the stickers and all the labels are put on by hand. The bottles come painted. We send those off to a painter to put on, but we put the stickers on. So rye is obviously the dominant ingredient here on this one.
What's your mash bill? Do you disclose that or not?
We sometimes we do, but not always. If it's listed in here, oh nope, I didn't list any of the mash bills because we don't have them all published, so I didn't list them all, and I don't know the mash bills. I'm the
Okay.
wrong person to ask.
All right.
Tyler's the guy. Tyler's the one that makes all the products, so he'll know. And if you want to try anything, you just let me know. So rye is a 7-year-old. Actually, excuse me, 6 years old. So the wheated oat and rye are our native grain series. The wheated is the dominant ingredient, obviously, in that one. Oat, the secondary, and the rye in this one. All of our premium bourbons are 93 proof, except Cask 120 is the 120 proof.
Well, for a 7-year rye, that is much sweeter on the nose than what I typically get when I nose a rye. That is.
The older it is, right, the sweeter
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, and that's usually for myself anyway. Usually it's at about 10 years that
Oh,
what I call the sweet spot.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the age of the barrels right here and seeing if I can
So that's your rye stack
tell.
right
A
there.
couple of ryes here that we're
Okay.
gonna pull out of that are 2020, so they're almost.
But boy, that is-
they're younger.
That is sweet on the nose. quite sweet on the palate. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, good
Wow,
invention.
that's good.
Rye is a flavor that not a lot of folks, they either love it or they hate it. It's kind of like coffee. I always say they acquire a taste for it because it's got a nice spice to it that some people love and some people don't. But
I don't usually care for a younger rye because the rye spice to me is quite peppery, and I equate some of them to like almost like nettles. If you smell nettles out in the field, it's like young peppery nettles. And then you get some of the harsh baking spices that are quite strong, but this one is sweet, and now I'm getting some of the rye spice. Wow, that's nice. And now that it opens up a little bit, caramel comes out really nice on this. And a beautiful long finish. So there's a bottle that has to be added to my whiskey wall.
Okay, so let's go to some more.
Well, that's good. Really good.
Front, we brand the cork and then we put a shrink wrap
Oh, you
on
brand
top.
that yourself too?
Yeah, we brand that
I
ourselves.
like that brand look.
This is the brand in a lot of them, but then like Cask 120 has a separate one.
Yeah.
And the double toasted will each have their own as well. And we'll get to so we have double toasted, but they're using those barrels that Neil just described to the American barrel, which we'll try those too.
So this is the Henry P. Spice.
Yep, spice.
We have two kinds, a vanilla and a spiced. And what these are they're aged in the barrel, but then we add extra spice blocks drop-ins. So if you see on the barrel over there, there's a little nail sticking up. It's kind of wrapped around on the bottom barrels. There's the two, having the spice added to them right now.
Oh,
So they're
okay.
wood flavors, so one's vanilla and one's spice. So the vanilla one is one of the most popular ones that we carry. So you'll try the vanilla one first.
Okay.
4 months.
Spends 4 months.
Is it a spice pouch that goes in there?
I'm gonna see if I can find
Oh,
you one.
good idea. They're like wood.
I can pull that one out and show you it's actually cool. I'll grab that channel. That's kind of fun.
The vanilla is quite predominant on this. So I'm not getting other spices right now. But there you go, there's a few. So there are other spices in with that vanilla.
Well, it's, first the normal bourbon that has those kind of flavors with the
Okay.
barrel, that the barrel gives, and then the vanilla block added to it. So it's whatever spices you'll get from the bourbon and the barrel as well.
Well, that's quite nice. What do you think of it? Did you try it? What do you think of it? Still too bourbony for you?
Too bitey.
Well, the one thing is it doesn't burn as much as I thought it was going to, so that was interesting for me. And it doesn't stink. And you laugh at me, but most of the time when I smell, he'll be like, "Smell this," and I'll be like, "Hairspray."
Yeah.
So this one doesn't like stink like hairspray.
So it's 93
Yeah.
proof, so it's quite
Like I can
approachable
actually
from a proof
smell.
level.
I will pull the cork. Okay. And then these are the drop-in spice blocks. There's
Very
about
cool.
15 of these. If you want to, you talked about the smell.
Yeah.
Smell.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's totally different than I expected.
Me too. But boy, that's okay. You're gonna let me do that too?
Sure. It's really good.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yeah,
That's so
That's the
cool.
magic. 4 months of this,
Okay.
and then when we get
Oh man, that is.
past the 4-month stage, we'll take those used spice blocks and we'll put those into a corn whiskey barrel.
Oh really?
Yeah, 3-year-old corn whiskey barrel. Adds a little bit of more magic.
Can I lick that barrel?
No, you cannot lick the barrels that I actually been pulling from for whatever varieties we're going to do.
That's cool. That's so cool.
Did you do the blended variety? Okay, well that's cool.
I was gonna do that later.
We'll wait on that one. I won't tell the story on that one, but yeah, this is.
That's super cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so these are the barrels that we're boxing or bottling out of, so we don't have to move the barrels around all the time.
And are these oak barrels? I guess I didn't. They are oak
American
barrels.
oak barrels,
Okay.
yeah.
What char level do you use?
Mostly threes.
Okay.
Yeah. But most of our barrels are aged 3 years, so they're made, charred, and aged with nothing in them for 3 years before we get them.
And do you let, like, I hear a lot of people, when they age them, they let them outside in the weather to age.
Dry
Do you do that?
aged, air dried outside. And so what happens, and people don't understand that, but that wood will actually, no, I'm good. That wood will actually crack inside because it's dry, kind of like a crack in your hands, how it opens up. That's the mentality of it. So then when we put product in there, it will go deeper into the wood, into those cracks.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
it'll release the flavor a little more into the product.
Very cool.
Yeah. So we're complete grain to glass.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Including the Indian corn, which is challenging.
Yeah.
I told them that we use it, but you go ahead and
Yeah, I'd love to hear about the.
So, with our Black Fork Farm series, the square bottles,
Yeah.
the corn base for that recipe, 51% corn, is Native American Indian corn that we raise. We started off with corn from the Mitchell Corn Palace.
Okay.
That's how we got our start.
Really?
Yeah. In 2014, I raised the first crop, so we had it for production in 15.
Okay.
That's our oldest. So, in addition to planting it, harvesting it, cleaning it, drying it, before we use it in our production, we smoke it. We put it in 40 bushel seed boxes, and we put it in that little green bin over there. That's our smoke bin. Each seed box gets 30 hours of smoking with applewood and cherrywood smoke. Okay, and then the rye that we use, that gets 30 hours of mesquite smoke. So we actually got 3 smokes going on in here. The South Dakota series, which are the taller bottles, we use number 2 yellow corn. We don't give that quite the attention. And the price reflects that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. So
That's very cool.
that's what we
Very,
do.
yeah.
200-year-old genetics on the corn. It's got an enzyme we believe gives a better flavor than regular corn. Guaranteed to be non-GMO, so there's no genetically modified organisms, none. We have to hand pick our corn that we hand shell for seed.
Wow. So that's a lot of.
Our oldest barrel was 10 years old. We just celebrated our 10-year anniversary July 24th, I think it was, right? So we bottled up that whole 2015 barrel, and I think we got maybe 10 or 11 bottles left of that.
Oh wow.
Our Poppy J. It's got a leather neck strap on it identifying the 10-year-old.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We just about sold out. There we go,
Okay.
right there.
We have to buy a bottle of that one today.
Yeah. So then the next ha-ha-rah one is going to be really cool. And I don't know if this is the time to tell the story about it, but it's the GW.
Okay.
It's going to be called GW. It's a 2016 barrel, so we're going to wait a little bit to be 10. But the unique story behind it, those 3 barrels right over there,
Okay.
they are oaking barrels. Only oaking barrels. So we have a French oak, we have an American oak, and we have a Mongolian oak.
Oh, okay.
When we got those brand new, I took a 2016 GW, I put it in the American for 6 weeks, put it in the French for 6 weeks, then put it in the Mongolian for 6 weeks, and then I put it back in its original birthing barrel. Okay, and we've tasted it already, and it's heavenly.
Really?
Yeah, so we'll be bottling that, in the near future. Yeah.
How many bottles do you anticipate getting out of that?
That's kind of a hit and miss. Everybody asks how many bottles you get out of a barrel. Well, here's the deal.
Depends
We
on the
lose,
angel
we,
share.
we lose 3% shrink per year.
Yeah.
Yeah, to the angel and the devil. The devil is obviously what goes into the wood, and
Yeah.
the angel is what evaporates. So, it'll range from 220 to 240, but that old of a barrel will probably be closer to 2 than far away from 2. But yeah, so that's quite unique. GW can stand for a couple different things. George Washington, or the owner, Gordon Wayne Holman.
All right.
Yeah, and the Poppy J, that is actually his great-great-grandfather's name, Poppy J. Holman. Yeah, one of the actually the whiskey still is named after his great-great-grandfather, and the spirit still, and then the whiskey still is named after his great-grandfather, Henry. And Henry is what you just had, his great-grandfather.
That's a good one.
And then if you do the vodka, Ella was his grandmother, Ella Holman.
Okay.
Henry's wife. That's complicated.
White spice? No. Is it baking spices? No. Is it? I mean, that is really complex and nice, and it sits on the front of my tongue with that sweetness, and then slowly finishes to the back of the palate. Oh man, that's really nice. Very nice. Thank you.
Well, I'm so glad you're enjoying them so far.
Absolutely.
Wait till we try the double toasted. Those are real. They're all made with the same product, a 4-grain bourbon, but it's just the barrel that makes the different tasting and toasting barrel that makes them taste so unique and different. So you'll be really excited to see how those go.
So double toasted, meaning 2 different toasted barrels?
So 2 different barrels. So it spends time in the first original American oak barrel that we use for all of our bourbons.
Yep.
And then it spends 6 to 8 weeks in one of those double toasting barrels. So it spends, the Mongolian, for example, spends 6 to 8 weeks in the Mongolian double toasted barrel. And then we bottle from there. And then the same with the American, spends that time in that American barrel. And they're just double toasted. They're not charred. They're toasted inside.
But when you say double toasted, what's your
So
double toasted process?
The first barrel is the first process, and this is the second.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, so
second barrel
2
is
different toasted barrels.
2 different barrels.
Got it.
Yep.
I'm with you now. Oh man,
Yeah.
what a great experience.
Well, I'll let you go do a tour with Tyler,
Okay.
and then we'll kind of visit this. I'll have you wander around the Rick House,
Okay.
and then we'll go to the other side of the tasting
All right.
room.
You can just leave
You
this
can
here.
leave everything. Okay,
Perfect.